Alisha Marie was the whistleblower of the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce engagement.
Wait, this is fake? But then it hit me. I was like, wait, this is real.
Nobody can be the champ. And he literally looks at me and goes, babe, you had 2 lines. You couldn't it up.
Basically, I'm in a love triangle because both guys are obsessed with me.
Why would you run?
Because it felt like a lot.
But you said that.
I know, Remi, I'm the problem. Ugh, I don't like talking about me. Has 2 podcasts.
The following podcast is a Dear Media production.
Pretty basic. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Pretty Basic. I'm your co-host, Remi Parsons.
And I'm Alisha Marie. And I, not to brag.
You let
Remi,
them know,
you
girl.
You tell them.
You let them know. Alisha Marie was the whistleblower of the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce engagement.
No, and here's the thing. Was I really? No.
No. She would never.
But
She would never.
I'm literally in bed today and I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see Taylor Swift being proposed to. Instantly, I'm like, oh, there's no way this is real because it has basically 0 likes, like very low likes. And okay, this is so embarrassing. I didn't know what Travis's handle was because I don't follow him.
Taylor Trav, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that. So I was like, that kind of looks like a fan page. And then I saw, so I was like, wait, this is fake. But then it hit me. I was like, wait, this is real.
I'm like,
so then I send it.
you guys, my best friend was the whistleblower for the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift engagement.
Most importantly, Abby.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, I wasn't.
So,
she has notifications on. I figured she had notifications
no,
on.
you broke. So in case you guys didn't know, my sister-in-law, Abby, is the biggest Swiftie. Second in line is my mother-in-law. And we literally have a group chat, just the girls, where we literally, just the Parsons girls, where we just talk about Taylor Swift essentially. And as soon as Alisha sent it, at first when you sent it to, because the cover when you sent
It shocked me.
it says, it just didn't look like an engagement
Your English
post. And I was
teacher,
reading it,
yeah.
I was like, because I saw it and I was like, there's no way. I click it. Literally, it had been posted 3 minutes ago, which means Alisha found it in the 1 to 2 minute mark, which is crazy.
Naturally too.
Crazy. And then we like it. We literally liked it so soon. Me throwing myself in this now. We had other friends literally screenshotting it within 7 minutes, being like, how did you see this so fast?
No, crazy.
But it was all Alisha Marie.
I also broke it to Greer, my new roommate. Go watch
Shout out Greer. We need to talk about that later because
she said she'll come on the pod.
No, the first time you told me about Greer, I fangirled, and you know this because I was the biggest fan of Awkward, MTV's Awkward. We'll talk about that later. But I did break the news. Well, Alisha broke the news to me. I broke the news to my sister-in-law, and she didn't know yet.
Oh my
God.
God.
I was like, the fact that you knew before her is
But
crazy.
also the fact that you told her.
I'm feeling big-brained.
No, I love
She
it.
literally went semi-viral on TikTok because her wedding's coming up, and she was saying how we weren't sure when the date of Life of a Showgirl was going to come out. Mm-hmm. And she was like, here's the thing. If she drops it on my wedding day, instead of a dance floor, we're all sitting in a circle and I'm going to be in the middle and we're going to cry.
Oh my God. Well, Greer's a huge Swiftie too. And there's one TikTok went viral and basically Travis was saying he didn't know about Summer I Turned Pretty, or the text was something about him not knowing about it. And then Greer commented and her comment got 200,000 likes or something.
Holy.
Because she was like, what do you mean, Travis? You're basically she's basically in this show. Your girlfriend's basically in this show because she's in it so much. Her songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt very, I woke up feeling wow,
You
I'm
did
the man.
something big today. Also, love that. An update. It did snow on the beach, and they did not play Snow on the Beach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. After you said that, I was like, oh, you're right.
But also that is a little too on the nose. But at least an instrumental version of Snow on the Beach would have been.
Yeah.
With the lyrics, it's a little too on the nose. I get that. I'm just that was a choice.
That was a choice. No, and that's the thing with Jenny Han, it's always a choice.
Yeah, it was. So I think it was that's too on the nose. I want the feelings to be something different.
Yes. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I'm not even lying. I had heart palpitations when you sent me the Instagram of them getting engaged. I'm so happy for her. So happy for them, but let's be honest, she deserves the greatest love ever. And I know she's so happy. I am very intrigued by the Blake Lively of it all. Do you think Blake Lively texted her today and was like, congrats? Also, when did they get engaged?
That was my question. Because I'm I wonder how long they've been holding this.
Also, yes, because if they were actually best friends, they used to be, Blake Lively would have known. She would have gotten a FaceTime call. You know what I mean?
They're not friends anymore, for sure.
There wasn't a congrats. I bet there's
or maybe there
congrats
was
text today if they're not friends anymore, though.
Allegedly, I would think there is a text, because I feel like we all know that one person who will like randomly like text you and you're like, this isn't the time to text me, but like, okay.
Like on your wedding day.
Yeah, no, just like little things like that. It's just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Or it's giving like your ex texting you on Thanksgiving. It's like, okay, you were just waiting for any excuse to text me. This could have been any other day.
Oh,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
It's like, happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you.
Merry Christmas.
It's like, just text me 2 days after Christmas.
Or like, happy Labor Day.
Yeah.
You know, like any opportunity. Happy National Ice Cream Day.
No, yeah,
Thinking
yeah,
of
yeah.
you.
I mean,
you love
I will
ice
say
cream.
if someone sent that to me, I'd be like, wow. Well, actually, if someone did send that to me, I'd be like, you know, I don't like love ice cream.
Well, I knew that. I love ice cream though. And there's a national holiday pretty much like every day. Like, should we look up today what the national holiday today is?
While you do that, someone else is really excited about Taylor's engagement to Travis, because Ashley Nicole was also born in 1989 and she's in her bridal era with Taylor Swift, and she freaked out.
So jealous.
What do you mean? I'm sure Taylor saw all your inspo.
No, I'm just so jealous that like we're not in our bridal era together.
No, I'm sure she saw your photos with Cal and the girls, obviously. And then she was like, wait, I think I do want to marry Travis after seeing your photos.
She said,
She was like, wait.
My dream date.
My dream date.
And he
I
knew
think I
that.
do want to do that. Yeah.
I will say, first off, today is National Dog Day. I'm telling you, there's a wonderful holiday every single day. Also, I got a TikTok of a theory, and it's funny because I flagged it in my head when I was watching, but didn't think far enough to think they were engaged. She said, a girl on TikTok was saying that she thinks that they were engaged when they were filming the New Heights podcast, because she said boyfriend a few too many times, like just like almost overcompensating. I clocked it a couple times where I was like, oh, like, I don't know. There's just something where I was like, oh, okay. Like, interesting.
I have a confession.
Yes.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, okay, thank God. I've just been waiting for a time to sit and watch
need
the
2
whole thing.
hours,
I
yeah.
didn't know it was 2 hours. But yeah, it wouldn't shock me if, I'm sure at least a month.
That they've been engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also, definitely some time. I hope they were like really savoring it and just basking in it and enjoying
that's
that
the
life.
thing. I'm like, even I would want like maybe a week or something to like before public knows, but like let alone at their level that everything's scrutinized. Like, I'm sure, I don't know. I feel like maybe a month.
I'm really happy for her.
I know.
She got what she always wanted.
I know. Crazy. I'm
really
so
happy.
excited. I feel like
there was one really cute moment of New Heights that I saw that like made me so happy. And she was talking about how when he went to, or when she was performing at Arrowhead, which is where the stadium that the Chiefs play at, and that's where she was performing Eras Tour. And he had brought the bracelet with his phone number on it, and then he didn't get to give it to her. So then he was like, went on his podcast and talked about it. And she was like, this guy is like, couldn't get backstage. So he's like making it everybody's problem and like putting it out in the public. And then she said she had this moment where she was like, oh my God, like, but this is what I've been writing about since I was a teenager. Like, this is what I've always wanted. Isn't that so cute?
Romeo.
I know, I love it. Like, I'm so happy
obviously,
for
I can't
her.
sing where I'm going to get copyrighted.
Yeah, we can't have that again. It's something around engagements and weddings.
that is so, wow, that's actually so true. It's like you want something and then you finally get it and then you push it away.
But she took it. No, she didn't even push it away. She said, this is what I want.
Like normally,
I'm taking
you know
it.
what I mean?
Yes.
So then she was like, wait.
I want
Lock
it.
in.
I love it for her. I feel like they're so cute. She just like gets to be baby girl with him, and it's really sweet, and it's what she deserves.
Yeah. I've been listening to So High School all day.
So cute.
It's one of my favorite ones.
She deserves it. I can't wait for the new album. I am curious what like the rollout of, I wonder if I don't think she'll post anything else, but I'm kind of gagged she even posted the engagement. Literally, Abby, again, who's the #1 Swiftie, replied to the text when I sent her the Instagram, and she literally said, and I quote, I'm freaking out. What? She posted about her personal life, which is true. She doesn't.
I didn't know this, but I also saw a thing saying she doesn't do Easter eggs about her personal life. It's only like her music. And I was like, wait, now that I'm thinking back, I don't think there are any Easter eggs about her personal life.
So true.
Yeah.
Did you think they were engaged when everybody was like, they're definitely married, they're definitely engaged.
I didn't think they were married, but like it wouldn't have shocked me if they were engaged. But I don't know. It's like I feel like they're like our first like family.
They're
like,
our royal family.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy for her. I feel like I'm gagged she posted engagement. I don't think she'll
I saw something though that was like she's
more?
Just one of us. Like she wants to show
She wants to get married.
like she wants to show like the same
ring.
wedding announcement you had. Like she did that. It's like that. She's like she's just one of the girls.
Yeah.
Like she just wants to post that too. And I'm like, no, it's like so cute.
She and Selena are in their bridal era together. That's so cute.
Could have been us, Remi.
Could have been, should have been, could have, would have, should have.
Okay, you guys, I'm so excited for fall this year because now that I've learned my color analysis, fall is my time to shine, but it can also be kind of intimidating to find new makeup, especially blush, without trying it on in person. Well, Google Shopping's new beauty try-on tool has completely changed how I shop for makeup online. You can virtually try on products right from your home, from the studio, even your couch, and you can see how they'll actually look on you. I've been hunting for the perfect fall blush, so I went on Google, searched for Fenty Cream Blush, and tapped the Try It On icon. Honestly, it feels like actual magic. I'm trying the shade Riri right now, and wow, I think I found my new color for fall. Talk about a life hack. This tool makes finding your perfect shade so easy. Whether you're looking for a new back-to-school look or just want to experiment with makeup, you have to try out the Google Shopping Beauty Try-On tool. Try it out for yourself and shop back-to-school essentials at g.co/shopping/prettybasic or scan the code on your screen here. All right, you guys know I love a bralette. Also, I feel like they get marketed as this like effortless piece, but most of the time they either give zero support or they look super bulky under the clothes and it's just not giving what it needs to give. And if you know exactly what I'm talking about, I need you to listen to me when I tell you that the Skims Fits Everybody bralette is literally game changing. It is the perfect bralette. It's so different from any other bralette. The fabric is crazy, crazy soft. It moves with you and it's actually supportive. No digging and no harsh lines. The push-up, like the way it lifts my girls, so good and so seamless. Remi and I love these so much. And plus, when you pair it with the Fits Everybody briefs, game over. The set is so cute. It's become my go-to. Also, there's so many different shades and sizes. It actually feels inclusive. So if you haven't tried Skims yet, this is your moment. Shop the Skims Ultimate Bra Collection and more at skims.com. And after you place your order, make sure to let them know that we sent you, select podcast in the survey, and be sure to pick our show in the drop-down menu. It would have been Bride Wars.
Never. I actually just got a TikTok also of a girl who was like, I just watched Bride Wars for the first time ever. And you're telling me, she was like, now that as an adult, as I'm watching it back, she's like, why the hell did Anne Hathaway's character not give up the date? She was like, Kate Hudson's character literally, like her parents both her parents passed away. That's the date that her parents got married. And that's why it was so special to her. And she was like, and Anne Hathaway couldn't give it up because her own reasons.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yes. And then another movie that everyone always talks about that's like so confusing. My new favorite like TikTok side of TikTok that I'm on are people who are like, if this were real life, if I was really Belly's friend, or if I was a girl that went to school with Belly, what would I be saying behind her back? It's like, she's fucking both brothers.
No, I had that
That's weird.
I had that same thought of like, the fantasy of things versus in real life. If I heard that, I'd be like, girl,
no,
like
the amount of TikToks are like, I would absolutely talk behind her back.
no, like we're girls here, but yeah, when you're watching the show or the movie and you're just like, oh, like follow your heart.
Yes. And like when you take the fantasy out of it and you're like realistically like this girl, even right now when I'm watching is it's just hard to understand like, okay, yes, of course I want her to end up with Conrad. Of course I do. But then what? You're going to be around your ex-fiance for the rest of your life?
Remi,
that's weird.
No, like please think about this.
That's weird.
Like Air Bud. Picture a dog playing basketball.
Oh, I was like, I didn't watch it. I didn't know that happened.
Like we wouldn't let that happen, especially on a national level. You know what I mean? But like as a kid, I was like, buddy.
But like, I wish they would.
I know.
To me, that's a lot less weird than fucking both brothers. Let's be honest.
I just feel
Actually,
like
no. That probably happens a lot.
I mean, I know a few people.
My other thing, though, that I was going to say that people are talking about, Something Borrowed, that movie. Do you know?
I remember. I forget
Girl,
it.
Kate Hudson I forget the guy's, I don't know the actor, but he plays a guy named Dax and then Jennifer Goodwin, and they're best friends. And then she's in love with Dax. Jennifer Goodwin's in love with Dax from high school or from law school.
I'll look it up.
No, it's an insane movie. It's an insane movie. Imagine this. You and I are best friends, obviously. Imagine I went to law school with this guy and he's the love of my life. And you know it. You know that. We go out one night and he like makes a move and like, you're like, oh my God, Rem, like go for him. Like you're in love with him. And I'm like, no, I can't. Then you're like, okay, cool. I'm going to go for him. And then you get engaged. And then that's not where it ends. Then at some point, your now fiance is like, I've always been in love with you, Remi. And I'm like, well, I've always been in love with you. And then we sneak around and we have a full on affair.
See, like all I know is like a man wrote that script.
He didn't. She didn't. It's a book.
Who wrote the book?
I don't know, but
Let
it's
me
a woman.
find it.
And then there's like a sequel.
Never mind. Emily Giffen. I'm so sorry.
It's like a really popular book that they turned into a movie. It's just like a crazy plot to me that like also we're
Wake Forest University.
Shut up.
Her alma mater.
Cal's alma mater. I will say like it's just crazy that like we are sometimes rooting like
For
the protagonist is a cheater and you're like they're wanting you to root for them.
No, literally me with Titanic. I'm like, they love each other. They deserve each other.
Are they cheating on each other though? Or what's happening? Why should I not?
Yeah. Like she's like to be married to this other guy. But I'm like, I remember at the ripe age of like 11 being like, no, like they deserve each other.
But they want that. But was the guy that she was with, was he like a bad guy?
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Me, the hand on the window, like not knowing it meant sex, but like deep down I did. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't know, but I knew it was bad.
Happening.
I was like, whoa.
Bad?
Not bad.
Something
but as a
naughty
kid,
is happening.
Nah, I was
Not
like,
bad.
oh, well, she cheated.
Oh.
So bad.
With Leo?
Yeah. Oh, that's like one of my favorite movies.
I know. I haven't seen it yet, but I know what happens. I know the boat, or the door or something. Yeah, right? the boat. I mean, the boat, the ice.
The boat. There's
the
an
door.
iceberg, right?
Yeah, there's something with an iceberg.
Yeah. I think I know the plot. It's okay. That's me with The Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Two brothers, love triangle.
Oh, speaking of love triangle, Rem, I'm in my own love triangle.
I know. We were talking about it a lot at the live shows.
I
but
know.
Here's the thing, guys. We're back from our summer tour. And Alisha and I are on a high. We had the best time. Thank you to all of you who came out to any of our stops on our tours. It was so much fun. We went to LA, Denver, Miami, and Atlanta. We saw so many new Pretty Basic babes faces. And it was really fun too because it spanned from May until now, which we're in August, almost September. And it's really crazy because so much of our lives changed in those few months. And
like more than any other 4 months.
in our lives ever.
Like ever.
Quite literally ever. And it was also just fun too, because like as the dates were going on, we were updating people in real time, like on this podcast, what was going on in our lives. And it was really exciting for those who came to the shows, because if you came, and I'm sorry if you didn't come because you missed some good juicy goss, but because if you didn't know, Simply Pop was made with real fruit juice. Alisha was updating us on our dating life IRL, which I did tell you at the live shows. I would ask questions IRL and bring you tea. So don't worry, everybody. If you were at the Miami or Atlanta shows, I have tea, but also I'm only going to spill tea within my boundaries, of which Alisha Marie allows me to and are respectful. Because obviously I'm always going to respect her boundaries.
Here's the thing. And I said this at one of the shows. I was like, look, if I knew only our viewers are dedicated girlies, our day ones, or new, you know, if you're newer, it's fine too. But like, if I knew, it was only going to their ears, I would be an open book. Yeah. But the way that 5 out of 5 times when I've talked about a guy on a podcast, they always text.
It's like
they always text, which means they listen.
It's so interesting that like they're all the same, and like that.
But I get it. Like, I would do that too.
Here's the thing. I would listen, but like be demure about it. Why do you instantly get a text every single time that they listened?
It's not even a text right away. It's just like like a brief mention of like, oh, I saw that. And I'm like, oh, you did. Which it's fine. I want them to support me.
And be honest.
Yeah, like I'd rather them tell me than not tell me, and then I'm over here like, blah, 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 and then I'm like, foot to my mouth. But
really, you'd rather know?
I'd rather, well, I think so, right? Like, what if
I think if when I was dating and spilling tea on the show, I think I would have rather not known. Because either way, I spilled it.
True. See, in my head, I'm like, well, if I know, then I know how much to spill versus.
Here's the thing. As a married woman.
Yes, give me advice.
I can only hope and pray that I pass down words of wisdom of what I've endured and learned throughout the years and learn from my mistakes. Hold the tongue. Don't say it all in the pod.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I feel like I owe it to, our viewers a little bit.
Within reason, of course. Of course.
So yeah, basically I'm in a love triangle because both guys are obsessed with me. Okay, no, I see.
You can just text, hey, so I heard I'm obsessed with you.
No, here's the thing. Again, my humor is conceited and I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. So like I can just come across very bitchy. But no, I'm not in a love triangle. But I do like, I was just telling my vlog because I didn't vlog when we were in Miami.
But check out my vlog because I did. And I drunkenly, on purpose, got you in the background with said man.
Yes.
Which, of course, respect boundaries. I'm going to get that approved. And if it's not approved, then we're going to cut. I don't know how to do that. So you're going to have to do that for me.
Perfect. Guys, I don't know. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know if long distance is for me, but I already know I was telling my friend this the other night, like the whole story, the whole weekend. And she looks at me and goes, I love you, but you kind of were a fuckboy. And I go, I wasn't I? And she was like, just certain things that are like said of like, you saying, I feel like we were meant to meet, but then also being like, live your life, go find other people. Like, that's kind of fuckboy. Remi, that's bad. Like, hearing it like that, I was like, oh my God. I really thought I was like being open with my communication.
I really respect your friend for saying that.
Yeah.
I really do. I see what she's saying. I
know.
I see what she's saying, but also I don't think that we should discredit how much that took for you to get into this spot in the first place. But I agree. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
And that's why you have a podcast with your best friend. Call me out on my shit. No. So let me wind it back a little bit.
Let's start with Miami in general, and then I think chronologically we should get into it.
You're so right.
And if I ever overstep a boundary, you tell me, but I did promise the listeners, so you do have to let me.
Of course.
And we'll just cut it if we have to cut it.
Of course.
Okay, speaking of Miami, in Miami, I remember we were getting back to the hotel, and you had just gotten your results from Function Health of all of your foods that are good for you to eat, and then foods that are also like that you should be avoiding.
Rem, the way I have been waiting to talk about this with you, because I am a huge fan of Function Health. I actually have already like gotten all my blood work done. I'm waiting on my final results, which is really cool because like in the app it shows you everything.
Alisha did let us know that she learned from Function Health, which shout out to Function Health for sponsoring this portion of the episode.
No, I'm fangirling.
She's freaking out. You talked about it at BU too.
I started this process like back in May.
Yeah.
I put it on BU.
Yes.
Guess my biological age, Remi. I know you already know, but pretend you didn't know.
I'm gonna say 28.
You mean 24.7? It's like I'm almost 25.
Yes.
About to have my quarter life crisis.
Frontal lobe is almost fully formed.
For the second time.
When you go into Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers. That means everything from heart and hormones to toxins, inflammation, and stress. And they also give you the option to access MRI and CT scans in different regions. That's really, really cool. And everything is stored in one secure place that tracks your health over time. Top health leaders like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, and Dr. Jeremy London are all behind Function Health. Membership is $499 a year, which breaks down to about $1.37 a day. And the best part is that lab visits are actually convenient. They have over 2,000 locations across the US, so you're not running around trying to find some weird clinic.
Usually, as you know, like when you go to a doctor, you have to have a reason to get certain blood tests done. And a lot of times it can just be super, super, super expensive.
Also, I'm sure if you were to get the lab orders, which would only take so much time, time and going to specialists and everything, that would rack up so much money. I'm sure it'd be like well over $10,000 to get all of those tests done and see all those doctors and everything. So it's really, really nice that it's a fraction of the cost to go to Function Health.
It's not being your doctor, but it's being that middle person to allow you to get all of those tests. And even when I went to the lab to get my blood work done, when I went there, they're like, oh, who's the doctor that brought you in? Or was it Function Health? And I literally was I was like, I swear it's becoming more popular, right?
I want to make my mom do it too. And my dad, I feel like it's just good information to know.
My mom actually went yesterday. So what you can do afterwards is take your results to your doctor and go over it all together. And she was blown away by how this really is just such an awesome tool, and it bypasses months and years of waiting for tests.
I was so intrigued, and so I wanted to do it as well.
And then one of my favorite things is obviously having a period, and our hormones are just like so different. So they make sure you have blood work before your period, when you're on your period, and even after. So you're really getting like a full month's well-rounded, like responsive your body in every single way.
I really want to do this, especially with my hormones being off all the time, but also getting better. Actually, I wish that I had done this before to see the progress that I've made, but we're in a good place now. I want to do this, especially with me wanting to get pregnant eventually. I feel like this will be really good to know just about my hormones in general. And I like that you do it around your period. So I feel like that's really cool to get really accurate information for all year long.
What I found most interesting were foods, because I always complain about bloating, and I've been to the doctor for it. They put me on like medication, and I was like, ugh, like this isn't working. 3 months later, it was like the wrong one, and it was just so much back and forth. And I'm sorry, process of elimination when it comes to food, it's so hard to figure out what exactly is causing things. You're going to I want you to look through my list.
Top 5, almond, pumpkin seeds, spinach, strawberries, and walnuts.
That sounds like a salad.
Very healthy. It sounds like the Panera salad. Brown sugar.
My first lab was May 30th. And then the last one that I did was August 11th. And right now it's still in the process of processing all the lab results, but I have a lot already. And then after you get all the results, a clinician will like go through and help you like understand what everything is. But honestly, everything already is pretty like self-explanatory, which is really cool.
This is crazy. There's like so much information on here. I didn't even know they could test for this many things.
This is what I love what they're doing. Click one of the things. It'll tell you why from my results I should limit that food, which is really cool. Like if I'm wanting to improve my liver or my heart or my kidney or whatever, it'll say like the reason why you're limiting this food is to improve this versus just like you can't handle this.
You guys, seriously, I'm so excited to try this. I cannot wait to find out more. I'm also gonna make Cal do this, and we can just sit there and like all sit in a circle and compare all of our results.
That's my dream date.
This is our dream date, and he knew it. If you want to try Function Health for yourself, we have a link for you. The first 1,000 people to sign up using our link will get $100 credit towards their membership. That means instead of $499, it's $399 for the year if you're in that first group.
Yes, just go to www.functionhealth.com/basic or use the code BASIC100 at sign up. That's how you get the $100 credit. And of course, we'll have the link in our show notes and video description, so it's easy to find. Okay, yeah, so let's start with just Miami. Honestly, it was so hot, but not as hot as Japan.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
I was like, it was definitely a little toasty, but it was fun. Food's great. Like, it's honestly a solid.
I have something to say.
Uh-oh.
And I posted this, and I got a lot of people responding and agreeing with me. Pura Vida, so overrated.
You know what's crazy? And I'm not here to shit on anyone's thing, but
yuck their yums.
I agree. I remember when they first came out, I was just like, it's not for me.
Like, is it a great, easy, healthy spot to jump in? What
are you talking about?
The restaurant? Are you talking about the bracelets?
Shit. I was talking about the bracelets.
You know what's really funny? And this proves that this bitch doesn't listen to me. I literally was like, oh my God, it's so funny. Someone DM'd me when I said that the food wasn't good, and they thought I was talking about the bracelets.
Well, I just remember you saying Pura Vida, and at the airport, I look forward and I see jewelry. So I was like, oh, those must be them. I'm being dead ass.
In the same sentence, though, when we passed the jewelry,
I probably was focusing on the jewelry and I probably was like, oh yeah, I don't really care for that brand.
Here's the thing. The bracelets are super cute, and they do great things for the causes they work with. The food, on the other hand, it's this restaurant that like everyone in Miami is like, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. Where?
Is that the place I got?
Yes.
I liked it.
But it like was so overhyped to be like, was it life-changing for you?
No.
That's the thing. Like,
I
it was
will
fine.
say I only ordered it. I didn't go in person, so maybe it would have been better in person. I know what you mean. It was like I would get it again.
You would or would not?
I would. But I liked my eggs and I liked my avocado toast. Oh, sorry. I know it's a sensitive subject.
Sore subject, Alisha Marie.
I'm so sorry.
You know
Should
what
we
my
restart this
function
episode?
test is going to say? Well,
wait, what would you do if it's not?
I'd be like, then why is my throat closing?
Yeah. You'd be like,
Really? I can't breathe. Okay, here's the thing also. Our friend Chesco lives there, which shout out to Chesco. Love you. He's not watching this. I texted him and I was like, hi, because he lives there. He's always talking about, everyone's always talking about it. I was like, hi, this is not good. And he was like, what did you get? I was like, a tuna sandwich. He goes, oh girl, you ordered the wrong thing. I get the chicken Caesar salad wrap. I said, oh my God, okay, I'm going to get that then because I didn't like, I could not stomach the tuna. There was something weird in it.
yeah.
Something that I couldn't eat. So I ordered then the chicken Caesar salad wrap. Also not good. I didn't like it.
Well, you're probably wanting like a Giada. Like that's like
not
maybe I'll have that for
even, not
dinner.
even that. Like, yes, I love the Giada one, but I'm like, I'm a food critic through and through.
Are you saying you're having like
Now that I'm a cookbook writer, no food is good. No, I'm just kidding. I was just like, I was not blown away. I'm just being silly, but
get
like.
it.
I would try it again simply to try something else because maybe I'm just not trying the right thing.
I will say though, there's so much good food in Miami, so it's like you don't want to waste another meal on something mediocre when you can get something amazing.
The Cuban food there.
Oh my God.
Yes. I just was expecting a lot more. Was it a great option? I think if you're like if you're working and you want to grab a quick lunch, yes, I do think so. I just don't think it needs to be as hyped up as it is.
No, I agree. Like if I want a bracelet, I'll wear it, but I have other ones that are my like better. Wow, they're never gonna want to work with me ever. I'm so sorry, Pura Vida bracelets.
That's so. Do you think they hate that it's the same name? I think they might.
Now they do if they didn't think about it before.
I think they do. Okay, so we got our food. We're hanging out. We had our live show the next day.
We did. Teffy came and
Queen.
It was actually really funny. When I was leaving my house today, I'm like, and I'm like telling my vlog, I'll update them on like boy drama and stuff. And I was picturing your get ready with me for a date back at your apartment at Apex. And I was like, oh, I need to channel that. I'm going to my car. And then I look and there's flowers by my gate. Remi.
No.
Remi, the way that I was like, are these from a boy?
You're like, he's obsessed with me.
I was like, so high school. Like, I was just like, oh my God. Let me, and I walk over there and I look.
8-carat elongated cushion cut.
No, exactly. And again, like, wow, someone's just trying to get backstage. I was like, wait, I've asked for this my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So then I was like, wait, are they? And I look and I can't find a name. And I'm just like, oh my God. And they were beautiful. And I was just like, but not too much. You know, they're the perfect amount. Perfect amount of like cute little something, but like not too much. So I'm like, okay. So then I look and I'm vlogging like, guys, did I just like, wait, what the hell? And then I look and they were in fact from Teffy saying thank you for having her.
That's so kind of her.
You see I'm like, oh, Teffy.
Oh,
I was just like,
you have to tell her that story. That's actually so funny.
Yeah, but it was very sweet. So
That's
I'm sure you have some at your door
cute.
also.
Teffy, we love you. I always say like Teffy came out at the Miami show. Drew came to the Denver and the LA show. Literally some of the best women in the world. Also, like they are friends. They're very, very close friends. And like birds of a feather flock together. Girls, so funny. So smart, so witty, so kind. We are so grateful that they came to the shows.
We ride for them.
It was so fun to have them.
No, seriously, thank you so much. And I'm so glad you guys got to see them. And then you weirdly forgot to mention our last guest at the show.
I'm going to save that as a secret.
Okay.
I have to save it for the end. I'm going to save it for the end.
Okay.
We're going in chronological order. That's why we haven't talked about Miami Man yet.
Oh, I was like, wait, I'm so confused.
Okay. Here's a photo of my nasty tuna sandwich. Here's a photo of then my chicken Caesar salad wrap.
Like in that moment where you're like, I need to document this because it tastes so nasty, or are you like, I just have to send a photo of this to someone? Because I don't think I ever would. I think I would just be like, oh, I didn't like my food.
It's usually because I think it was probably me texting Chesco being like, this is bad. He's like, what'd you get? And I sent a photo of the tuna sandwich.
I don't even know.
But I do like to remember so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned this on the last pod. No, we didn't because I think I found out the morning that we were leaving that the cookbook went number 1. Well,
that's what I was going to say earlier.
I think I didn't say it yet, right?
Remi, tell them they can pre-order it.
Hi, guys. You can pre-order my cookbook. It's linked down below. Thank you for making it number 1. That was really crazy. I believe I found out the morning that we were leaving to Miami. So thank you guys so much. I'm so appreciative. I hope that you love it. I hope you love it. I'm so stressed. I hope everyone enjoys it.
Links down below. And not to brag, I was the first person to pre-order it. And that's gonna be on my tombstone. Alisha Marie, beloved sister, friend, and first person to pre-order Cooking with Remi's book.
Wait, so
Has
cute.
a great ring to it.
Mine would say Remi Parsons, daughter, friend, lover of Parallel Apparel.
You're just
Still
saying that
wears
because
her
I
eye cover.
said.
That's not true. I folded my square neck tanks today and I put them nicely in my drawer. It's true. Oh my God. Okay. After the show, we went out to dinner and no one cares about this, but we got some steak that was randomly served on my flatware.
Yes. I forgot about that dinner. We were tired.
We were tired. We had a lovely show. After that, it was the next day. Oh, the next day we went to Palace, which is a drag show in Miami at South Beach. And it's iconic and amazing and so fun. So we did that. It was hot that day, but we got to see.
Drag brunch is always a vibe. And I will say, the food at this one's like pretty good.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
I wish there were
normally-
more options though, because I felt like it was like waffles or
eggs.
And then there was like a few random things. And I was just like, I wish there was just like a solid.
Like a burger or something.
There wasn't a
like
burger,
lunch
right?
moment.
I remember
No.
kind of wanting a burger.
I mean, I got the fried chicken and waffles. It was delicious. And it is just really crazy to like be eating like breakfast food and having a drag show go on. Like it's really crazy.
And bottomless mimosas, like mine would be full and then they come, boop, drop.
Just a little bit.
Just a little top
Just
it
a
off.
little kiss. That was so fun though. And then after we ended up going to dinner that night, was the time that my Nickelodeon show aired.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just going through my camera roll, so we're going in
Wait.
chronological order. And I know no one gives a fuck because
No.
they want to hear about your love
They
life.
should. No, I care more about that than my love life. The way that you guys will forever hear us saying nobody beats the champ.
Nobody can be the champ.
That, like, just get used to it. It will be the biggest inside joke. And like it's up there with We're So Different. And content, baby content.
I actually do agree.
Yeah.
It was pretty iconic. Let me give you the long story short. You guys know I was so lucky to be able to have a cameo in a Nickelodeon show, animated show, which was my dream.
Did they show you what your character would look like?
No.
Oh my God.
No. And so, yes, I'm typecast as an influencer, and I'm okay with that. Let's be honest with it. My grownish cameo.
You know what? It's just crazy that like
Wild
they
Pack
only put
cameo.
you in a box. You know
and
what
you
I
know
mean?
what? Here's the thing. I'm not asking to break out of the box.
No, but like it's just
I'm happy with what I get, and I am so happy with my opportunities. So the show is called Wild Pack, and it's about a Korean-American blended family, and just something really cute. My grandma's maiden name and my dad's middle name is Pak, P-A-K, same word, in Korean. So I thought that was really cute. But I, a year and a half ago, got to go do that. La, 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 la. Really cool. I've talked about how I was in that sound booth for like 10 minutes and they were just like, telling me what to do. And then I like screamed some stuff and then they would like be like, cool, thanks. And then they'd
picture
turn
you
off
doing
their
the Addison Rae.
microphones. I know you want to live this life. And they're literally just like, it's like 10 Nickelodeon workers I'm in the sound booth, they're outside. They would be like, awesome, thanks, and turn the mic off, and they would all just be talking in front
you're
of
like,
me.
so you're talking.
So you're saying that I
shit.
suck.
Yeah.
Exactly, which was what was going through my head and quite possibly happening. And then they're like, amazing, thank you so much. Like, the show's coming out in 2025. Bye. I was like, okay, bye. I leave. It's 2025. About a week before we leave for Miami, I get an email from my UTA agent that's like, hi.
You mean your acting agent?
My scripted acting agent.
Yeah.
Which, yes, my first
No, it's crazy.
Second, Grownish.
Don't forget.
And they're like, oh my God, your episode's airing. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fun. And so I'm telling Cal, I'm like, you have to record it at home. We have YouTube TV. So I'm like, record it. I'm going to watch it live. And I'm like sitting in bed watching it live and I'm waiting and I'm trying to watch. But I like don't remember because it's been a year and a half. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. I could not tell you what I said, what my lines were. I just remember being a scared little hamster in that big booth. And I'm watching and my heart, just like today with Taylor Swift, is boom, 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 beating on my chest. And I'm like so nervous because I'm like, I'm going to be bad. It's going to be bad. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good.
It's better than them fully like.
Here's the thing. At this point, I was like, I hope they just cut it.
No, Remi, anything is better than me in that gold dress. Posing. And no line. I couldn't even make up for it with acting. Like, you're good. You're good.
No, it was, I'm watching and I'm like with bated breath, waiting. And then I don't even remember, like, I don't think they even told me like what I was playing, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, yes, I went for an influencer. Makes sense. And I'm watching it and I hear the character go, yeah. And I was like, oh, I know my voice. I was like, that's me. And then it's like the influencers die. Like that's like like in the video game they're playing.
Spoiler.
Like, sorry. No, it's not a spoiler because everyone watched it. And yeah, the influencers die. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got my, you know what, to be so honest, I was like, one word, you can't mess that up.
Yeah.
And also I didn't get cut.
Yeah.
Like something to celebrate. So I like screen recorded and I'm like, yay. And Cal calls me. He's like, oh my God, you were so good. I was like, thank you, babe. And then he's like, do you have any more lines? I was like, no, I don't think so. But again, like it was just me saying like 5 lines, like over and over.
They always throw random
and they
things
pick, they pick from there. So I wasn't sure. And again, it was so long ago, I forget. And then Cal goes, you know what's crazy though is your character said another line, but it didn't sound like you. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, yeah, your character, like your little ballerina girl, she says another line, but I don't think it was you. And I was like, screen record it right now and send it to me. And he sends it to me. And I'm like, that is me. It was a lower octave than I knew I could get down to.
I think they lowered it too.
No, I don't think so.
Really? Wait, I'm gonna close my eyes and I need you to say it. Wait, why did I
I'm
plug
a little
my ears?
sick right now, so.
Channel your inner Taylor Swift.
Okay, close your eyes. I'm nervous. Nobody can beat the champ. Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was good. So yeah, I'm basically just in this, and I remember like I was doing, you know, vocal fry, all the things. They're like, no, lower. Give it to again, but like lower. So obviously they just like went for my best take. They put that on my character, and I got another line, and now we're all laughing at nobody can beat the champ. Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
So overall, I'm a Nickelodeon star, and what can I say?
It was just so crazy because like when you told me you were doing a voice acting gig, I pictured you in animated form with like your high voice, you know?
Thank you.
So
thank you.
like the way that I was so like the first time seeing it and
Taken
hearing
aback.
it, I was like, I just like, that's not what I expected. Not that it's bad. It was just like, I pictured Remi being like, hi guys, like,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
and then it was nobody can beat.
You know what it
like,
shows?
ooh.
And it shows range. You know,
Yes.
it's so funny. I went up to Chesco after and I was like, Chesco, because here's the thing. Everything I put out, and I talked about this, I think, in the cookbook one, like anything I do, you're my own biggest critic. I'm like, that was horrible. That was so bad. That was so embarrassing. So I went up to him and I was like, Chesco, did I do okay? And he literally looks at me and goes, babe, you had 2 lines. You couldn't fuck it up. And that's a real friend.
No,
that was your friend telling you that you're a fuck boy.
Yeah, when you take the grand scheme of things.
Yep. It was a 30-minute episode. I took up 2 seconds of that.
What gets me is like, imagine if anyone were to hate on it, like they're expecting you to be like Meryl Streep.
Well, a girl can dream.
And you know what? You're the one literally doing the cameo of yourself. You're not even playing like a character.
I was playing a character though.
Oh.
Like, let's give her a name.
Wait, so it wasn't a cameo? You're
No.
an actress.
Yes, it's on my IMDb. Wait, let's give her a name.
Because a cameo would be you playing Remi Cruz.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought a cameo was just like a moment.
No, a cameo is like you were playing yourself.
Oh, well then I'm an actress, everybody. I think my girl's name is Molly. She looks like a Molly. Anyway, so just skip past that. Dream come true. I really am so grateful. It really was really cool. I don't know if I will ever try again because I was so terrified.
No, you killed it.
In that booth. Thank you.
And guess what? Nobody
can beat the champ. Molly. She's so Molly.
No, like, Remi. Like,
she's so
cute.
Molly.
I just like, it's so funny.
Obsessed. That's literally me.
Like, that's so cute.
Anyways, thank you for the support. After that, we went to bed. And the next morning we went to Publix because we got some pub subs and we were going on the boat. But I had to meet you at the boat. Because why?
Well, because you chose to go get
Pub
sandwiches.
Subs. Yes. Pub subs are incredible, by the way.
Okay, so earlier in the week, I was like, oh my God, we're going to Miami. This is so crazy. Like, I'm kind of talking to someone who lives in Miami, which I know a lot of people right now are like, girl, red flag already, go. But, you know.
I loved Miami. I had a lovely time.
I just feel like hearing like, yeah, I'm talking to a guy from Miami. It's like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I like him.
We met months ago, but like this was a bigger deal. It's like, I haven't seen you in months. Like, I'm gonna be in your area. Like, come hang out with us. We have a lot of free off days because we stayed on the East Coast. We were like in Miami. We had a show, and then we had Atlanta coming up. So instead of coming back to California, we were like, let's just stay in Miami. We'll visit our friend Francesco. We'll like, we'll make it a weekend. So I'm like, oh my God, wait, you should come with us on the boat. And I had a great weekend. I really did.
Good.
So I like introduced him to everyone. Like, you'd already met him, but it was like so long ago, and you're just like good to reintroduce. I literally felt like Lady Gaga, where she's just like, I could be your girlfriend for the weekend. I did make him listen to Lady Gaga.
Ooh, and how'd he respond?
Here's my thing. One thing I loved about this is I was myself. Like, it wasn't like, oh, let me see a song that's gonna impress you. I was like, Lady Gaga's new album. And then I was like, we did save you a seat at Drag Brunch, but I'm gonna be honest, like, I felt like that might be a little much for like the first thing, And he was like, he passed the first test. He was like, oh, I actually, like, I would have come. It would have been my first time, but like, whatever. And
Green flag.
I was like, okay, slay, because like obviously you have to be an ally. Hello, what the fuck?
Obviously. Cal always gets mad that we haven't taken him to Drag Brunch. I've never told you that. Green flag. We should take him. He would love it.
For his birthday.
Alisha Marie, his 30th birthday. We have the champagne legs.
Remi, like literally, he would
brunch.
Never guess.
Wait, let's do it.
No, he would never guess.
No one tell him.
Yeah, no, don't
We're gonna do it.
That's
and Miami
funny.
Men will come in for it, and they can experience their first drag brunch together.
1,000%.
Maybe it's just because I came back from Miami, but it'll be a Tuesday afternoon, and it just gives Saturday vibes. And that is when I grab my Happy Thursday. It's a spiked refresher that's so easy to sip. It's light, smooth, and non-carbonated, so you don't have to get that heavy, fizzy feeling, which is huge, especially for your girls like me who bloat a lot. We have been in a massive heat wave here in LA, and Happy Thursday has been the perfect drink to have in hand. It's not overly sweet, not heavy at all, just clean and refreshing. My favorite right now is the mango passion fruit, but to be honest, it changes every week. Like, I love them all. The mango passion fruit tastes like summer in a can. It's fruity and bright and 4.4% ABV. It's the right amount to keep things fun without going overboard. I also know Remi loves the black cherry and pineapple star fruit. Seriously, there's so many good flavors, and they're both so bold and like juicy. Also, they're naturally flavored too, so there's no weird aftertaste, just that fresh, crisp vibe. Whether you're at a barbecue, tailgate, poolside, or just have a chill night in, Happy Thursday just fits. I highly recommend getting the variety pack so you guys can try all of them. You have strawberry, black cherry, pineapple star fruit, and mango passion fruit. You could literally make a little mini taste test or like a flight with your friends. I will say pineapple star fruit just feels like vacation in a can for me. Weekend vibes all week long. To find out more and a Happy Thursday near you, go to drinkhappythursday.com/prettybasic. That's drinkhappythursday.com/prettybasic. Celebrate responsibly, non-carbonated, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. 21 plus, contains alcohol. 2025. Molson Coors Beverage Co., Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer.
I never thought much about pillowcases until I realized they could totally change my skin and hair. It turns out the easiest self-care upgrade is something that you literally sleep on every night. Blissy Silk pillowcases are now a permanent part of my skincare and hair care routine.
It's the difference between waking up with dry skin or hydrated skin. Blissy is made from 100% pure silk. My frizz has gone down, and I don't wake up with those pillow lines all over my face anymore.
Also, people think satin is just as good, but satin is made from synthetic fibers. It might feel soft, but it's not actually helping your skin or hair. Blissy Silk is naturally hydrating and doesn't soak up your skincare overnight.
And it's dermatologist tested and recommended. It's antibacterial and hypoallergenic, so it's perfect for anyone with sensitive skin or who breaks out really easily.
The anti-aging perks are real too because it's so gentle. Silk helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles over time. It's like giving your face a little nightly treatment while you sleep. Plus, you can throw it in the washer and it still looks brand new.
Also, over 3 million people have bought Blissy. It's been featured in Oprah Daily, Allure, Good Housekeeping, and even on The View. It was voted one of the best gifts of 2024 for a reason.
I run super hot at night, and Blissy has helped so much. Silk is breathable and naturally cooling, so I don't wake up all sweaty anymore. And the colors are so cute. They even have a Wicked and Harry Potter line.
Your pillowcase touches your skin and hair for hours every single night. It makes such a difference to have a fabric that is gentle, clean, and works with your beauty routine instead of against it.
My hair is smoother, my skin feels calmer and clearer. It's honestly the easiest glow up ever. Because you're a listener, Blissy is offering 60 nights risk-free plus an additional 30% off when you shop at blissy.com/prettybasic. That's BLISSY.com/prettybasic and use code prettybasic to get 30% off. Your skin and hair will thank you.
Then he was like, yeah, I would have come. And then I was like, okay, T, like, whatever.
T boots slay the house down. Also, like, it was kind of the perfect scenario because it's like we're your friends are there, but we're also like chill where we can read the room, and it's fun to like have a group scenario, and then also like you can go off and do your own thing,
especially because
and it's like
we all
not weird.
travel so much, so it felt like off days. Like it didn't feel like, oh, we're on vacation and like there's a schedule or anything. It was just like, hey, like we know we're doing a boat here, like let's do that.
So true.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, I don't know what you want to know. I mean, what I was telling the viewers who came to the show was I was just like, what are our thoughts on long distance? Please chat, go. Okay. Denver was like, boo. And I was like, oh, okay, just kidding. Like, we're not going to do it. Because from Denver's perspective, I was like, I'm about to meet up with someone, but like, how involved do I get? How attached do I get? Because it's long distance. Like, they were like, boo. But then when we were in Miami, I was like, guys, like, what do I do? And they were like, go for it. Like, yes, go for it. Even afterwards, we had the meetup where we like, after each show, we always met like maybe like 20 people or something like that.
Yeah.
Every single person was like, girl, go for it. Like, go for it. And I was like, is it just because you live in Miami that you're for it? Or like what? And then I feel like Atlanta was kind of 50-50.
Atlanta was very 50-50. But we were specifically at the meet and greet for Atlanta, and Emma, I believe it was her mom, came up, and her mom was like, go for it. And I feel like you have to believe a mom.
I know.
You do.
I was like, oh, I love seeing a mom.
Tell us though, what made your friend say that you're a fuck girl?
Okay, so like day one was so good. It felt like we were just like boyfriend, girlfriend, like it just like felt easy like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I looked like a fucking toe after swimming in the ocean. I had no makeup. My hair's like wet. We're like going to dinner. I'm just like, ugh, I look disgusting. You're just like, oh my God, no, you look great. And I was just like, ugh, you're lying, but thank you. But no, but whatever. But like, I didn't even care to just like get all done up.
To
like
perform or anything too.
Like I was just like so myself. So I really liked that. But then I felt like the next day when we saw each other, like the whole day, like I'm hearing him talk more about like his family and like his life and just like, you know, his day to day and all this stuff. And my gut was just like, ugh, like I know in a perfect world, like what's the point if we actually pursued something long distance? Because like you don't want to leave your family. I don't want to leave my family. It's also not like, oh, you're in Arizona. It's like you're all the way in Florida. Like that's far. Yes. People are like international long distance, but like that's hard. You know what I mean? So then I was just like, damn, I feel like everything in me is wanting to be like, it would just be so much easier for you. Like if you found someone where you already are, like, I don't want to take you away from your family. I don't want to, and obviously this is me overthinking and like, blah, 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 like I get it. So then we're just like cuddling and I'm just like, I was just feeling this very strongly. I was just like, damn, like, I don't want to continue things. And then in a year, we're both more attached. And then it's the same issue of like, okay, but like, are we actually gonna, like something's gotta give if we're looking long-term. Obviously I can live in the moment and just be like, oh, like have fun right now.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be like so attached to each other. And then in a year, we're just like, okay, so this is the same problem we've had from day one.
Yeah.
Like kind of vibe. So then I maybe was like, maybe it wasn't the best time, but I was just like, I want you to live your life. And like, if you meet someone, I want you to pursue them. Like, and he's such a, like, I can tell he's a good guy, but then it was definitely the way I delivered it. And you know, I'm not the best with my words and delivery. Like he got sad and I noticed he got sad and he was like, no, yeah, like you don't like owe me anything. I was like, no.
Aww.
I'm not saying, I was like, no. And literally I was like, no. I'm not saying this so I can date other people.
Yeah.
Like, I know how that sounds. I was like, I'm truly saying this because I'm just like, damn, like, I don't know, Remi.
If actually like being honest, I don't think you were being a fuck girl. I actually don't. Like I understand why your friend thought that, but like taking a step out of it, I think it would have been really bad if you had said all that and then been like, we need distance. And then you came home and you were like hitting them up all the time.
Oh,
or like,
yeah, I
you know
see
what I mean?
that.
Like playing games. Like I think you were actually just being realistic. I think everything that you're bringing up, while yes, maybe it wasn't the best time to do that.
Yeah.
I do think like the issue with a fuck boy or a fuck girl is like lack of being honest and lack of self-awareness. And I think you were just being incredibly self-aware and incredibly honest. Again, I don't think it was the best time to do it.
No.
But I had already told you before you did that, don't do it. I said, have fun.
You did.
And I said, we'll talk about this when we get home.
You did, but I was just like, I'd rather have this convo in person than over the phone.
And I respect that. I do.
Because I just thought of the awkward, like anxious 2 weeks of being like, oh, like, are there expectations now? Or I don't know. Yeah. And look, like we're friends. Like, it's like, that's where it is. This is me overthinking and overanalyzing everything because I'm just like, ugh. Oh my God. Then I was talking to my other friend about it. And then she was like, look, I literally screenshotted this when she sent it. Cause I was like, this is something that I will forever now say when you get asked the question, like, what would you tell your younger self? I'm just going to read it. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was from Yuka, which makes it even better.
I just know she ate you down.
Ate me. I only screenshotted one part, but she read me to filth. She goes, broken hearts will be healed over time, but not knowing and second guessing will drain you. That'll save your mind and soul more than anything.
Girl, that's what I said, but not as eloquently put.
I was like, I'm making that my background.
I think like it's so...
Even saying like, I don't want to hurt them, like that's kind of an excuse. Of like,
yeah, I think that's your avoidant attachment.
Yeah,
putting up walls.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Which we all know I'm an avoidant attachment, and that means like, hi, bye, like running.
Which I need to have a talk with this friend that called you a fuck girl, because I think that you need to. And there might be comments that are like, I'm like gaslighting you or like being a bad friend, but I met the guy. I think he's great. I thought like how he treated you was so sweet. I think it's what you deserve.
My face.
I was so happy for you. No, I mean it. Like he was so sweet. The night that we went to dinner, you were feeling sick, and just like watching how he took care of you, and there were like no expectations, and just like was so doting to you. Like that's all I could ever want for you, and that's how you should be treated.
Finally, it's not on my shoulders.
No,
I'm kidding.
You know, I would have taken you home, and if he was being an ass, I would have been like, bye, we're leaving. But he was like, it was just so sweet. And it's like how every good person deserves to be treated. But I am so proud of you for, even though, yes, maybe the conversation wasn't the best time to have it, at the same time, still, if that's what felt like the best time for you, that's what it felt like the best time for you. Like that you need to be authentically yourself in a relationship with someone. So like, also, I'm actually glad you didn't listen to me, because if that's what you want, like he needs to see you for who you are, and like, that's it. Like, it's totally fine.
So right.
No, it's true. And also, I think that you should be proud of yourself for wanting to do that conversation in person, because you, who's so non-confrontational, wouldn't normally want to do that. So the fact that you even did that, we should celebrate. The fact that you put yourself out there all weekend, we need to celebrate. And we have. Like so many things of this, I feel like I don't think fuck girl is the right mentality. Again, if you were like, only doing that because you wanted him to chase you, or like, you know what I mean? If you're like, no, we can't be together, and then you're like mad when he's like, okay. Like if you were upset with how he responded, like even if he was like, yeah, you're right, and you came home, you're like, why would he say that? I'd be like, you said that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think that it is not the best situation. It's not like the most ideal situation, but I think you should be really proud of yourself for how you handle like how much growth you've had in general. And one weekend, like old Alisha would have never had that conversation.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
and it just rolled off the tongue.
Yeah.
And then I started laughing because I was like, oh, I'm uncomfortable. And I was like, no, I'm laughing and it's a serious convo right now. I was like, oh my God, Alisha
But that's
Marie.
authentically you again.
Yeah.
And also, I do think, and this is what I said, I think that like you being able to be so comfortable with someone is something that you should not write off.
Yeah.
So I agree with Yuka. I yes, long distance might be ideal. Yes, there is a world where a year from now you're kind of in the same place. And I understand not wanting to waste time. I understand that you're looking for a long-term partner. He's looking for a long-term partner, but like, why not try? Also, like, I remember whenever I was down in the dumps over a guy, you'd always tell me how just because you're in a relationship with the person, like, doesn't mean you're happy. That always stuck with me. But I do think, like, how are you going to know if you don't try?
Yeah.
Also, like, yes, in the dream world, you get married and you're happy for the rest of your life, but being realistic, that most likely won't happen, but that's okay.
Someone else said, would you be mad if he like got a girlfriend? I think it was you.
Probably.
You're like, would you be mad if like in a month or something you found out he was like dating someone? I'd be like, I was like, I mean, I meant what I said, but also like, damn, like,
but that's the thing. You have to tap into that, because it's like, were you saying these things to be avoidant? And then you're being real with yourself. We're like, okay, wait, did I actually mean what I said? Or is that me just putting a wall up?
I could just get another dachshund and then I'd be perfect.
No. Well, yes. You don't need a partner. You don't need someone. But
Remi,
I just like don't see the harm in trying.
you think
Like,
Taylor Swift will let me use her jet?
sure. Ask her. Why don't you just call Taylor up?
You're so right.
I just like don't see in dating, and like in your dating journey and my dating journey and everybody's dating journeys, like it is more infrequent that you meet someone, especially someone that you like have not gotten to be like physically in person with so much and feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's something that you write off.
Yeah.
I personally, that's how I feel.
No, I do agree with that. And it's also funny because if it was New York, I'd be more like oh, perfect. I think it's because I'm
You
like,
just hate Florida.
I think I do. I also like, I'm just never there. Like it'd be like, I feel like we're constantly in New York. Like it just like, I could see myself even maybe living in New York for like a part. I don't know. Like, but
Then
both
have
are,
him meet you in New York. That's a 3-hour flight for him, right? Maybe a little longer.
but then it's just like,
What I'm trying to say though is like, I know you are optimistically dating to get married and have babies and live happily ever after. And like, that's what we want for you, of course. And your person will, whether it's him or someone else, will be out there. But even if you try it and it's only a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, like you still tried.
yeah.
I think it's worth it. I do.
Taylor Swift tries.
She does.
And she did.
And she did. And look at her now.
I know. Through the Joe, through the Maddie.
Girl, all of it. And look how happy she is.
And she monetized off of that, which is why I got to talk about it in the podcast.
Exactly. I think you should do whatever you want, but I do think you should try. I just think it's so special that you felt so yourself.
No, Remi, like, you know, Lita.
I know.
Like, she was out. My bangs were back. The bun was on my head.
See, I just like, there are so many little bits of it where I'm just like, whether it's him, but you know what? That's what's great about dating. Put yourself out there, whether it's him or not. Like, let's say you actually decide, like, actually no, hard no, long distance is off the table for me. That's fine. That's your prerogative. You can do whatever you want. At least you know now there are people out there that you can feel that comfortable with, whether in such a short amount of time, with only seeing each other X amount of times physically.
Yeah.
Which makes it better. That's why dating is so good, because like now, let's say it doesn't work out with this guy. Let's say you start dating someone new. If you are going on a few dates and you're like, wait, why do I still feel like I can't be myself with this person?
Yeah.
Boom, not your person.
Yeah.
There's a new threshold now.
Tea.
That's the beauty of dating.
Wow, you're so wise and married.
Thank you.
No, it's like, it's crazy. You back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back in my day at the bungalow.
At that pool table. Yeah. I am so proud of you though, and you should be really proud of yourself.
I definitely feel like this is like a new chapter for me, like the past like even month. Like I just feel like a lot of like new is coming, which is exciting. And growing pains are part of that. And my love triangle.
Yes.
The
other point.
The other guy who's a friend, like, and we talked at one point, we went on a few dates, but that was like years ago. What, you know, when you're like, God, give me a sign, and then he gives you one, you're like, yeah, I want another sign. I can't read the sign. Literally, I'm not kidding. We don't talk for 3 years. I genuinely, one night, I was just like, dear Lord, like, please just throw my guy in my lap. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to chase. I don't want to, like, it's so much work. Like, just, you know, give me a sign. This guy hits me up randomly and is like, hi, I have this art piece that, like, I don't really need or want. Like, do you want it? And I was like, oh, yes, please. He comes over, basically comes to my front door when I asked for a sign 2 days after I prayed. Boom, here he is. And I'm like, so is this a sign?
Here's the thing. I think everything could be a sign if you make it one.
No,
Do you want it to be a sign?
No, yeah, it's a sign.
Okay.
But I don't know. But I'm like, I don't know if like in what aspect this is. I was like, weird timing. So I'm like, damn, maybe I just need to pray more. You really get when you ask shit.
It's true. It's true.
But no, so that's me joking that I'm in a love triangle, which I told the live shows about my love triangle. So I couldn't leave you guys hanging on that. But I do think it's weird.
I do think it's a new era of Alisha Marie.
Alisha.
Drop the Marie. Just Alisha.
My Instagram's already on it.
Wait, I kind of love that actually. A rebrand.
I no longer will be going as Alisha Marie. Simply
Alisha.
Can't wait for Wicked 2.
I can't believe it's out so soon.
I also have heard people say that like Cynthia and Ariana like aren't as close anymore.
I heard that too. I think I told you that.
The way
we only talk to each other.
No, we only talk to each other, and then I'm like, my friend, you're the friend.
I'm the friend. But I didn't say fuck, girl.
My other friend, wow, I talked to a lot of people. My other friend was like, you kind of like shot him down. Like, I feel like you like kind of shot him down a little bit. And I was like, damn, you're kind of right. Like, I didn't really leave.
I do think you did, but I just thought you were being realistic from like our talks that we had before you even saw him.
Yeah.
It still lined up. If you
You're
like,
so right.
if we talked before and you completely were singing a different tune, I'd be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
But like we went into that weekend, but I don't know. Were you singing that because of your, before he even came and what you were saying? Like, where was it your avoidant attachment speaking for you, or is that how you actually feel?
I actually like in that moment it felt so natural and it like came out so natural and like it's just like what I felt. But I do think there's aspects of being avoidant, of me blaming distance as like, oh, well, it can't work.
Yeah.
Or me even being more interested because there's distance. So then I can blame distance. I can be like, oh, well, we didn't work out because of distance versus like if he was here, would I be like, I need to run away. You know what I mean? I'm so self-aware.
What do you think?
I think a nice safety part of it feels safer because if it doesn't work out, I can blame distance.
And what are you scared of with it not working out, other than it just not working out? What's your fears with that?
I think being stuck in a relationship where I like don't voice things.
I don't think you would anymore. Thanks. After one weekend, you were like, I don't want to hold you back. I think that you like feel that way from past relationships, but you're not who you were in past relationships anymore.
I know.
You're Alisha now.
You're as of literally 2 minutes ago.
Not even 2 minutes.
Literally 2 minutes ago.
Is that your biggest fear though?
That's one of them, yeah.
Okay. Tell us other ones if you feel comfortable.
I guess that's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Ugh, I don't like talking about me. Has two podcasts. Has 2 podcasts and a Patreon. Go subscribe. And 2 YouTube channels. I just hate talking about myself.
I don't think that's going to be nearly as much of an issue as you think it is.
I know.
Because also when you're with someone that you feel so comfortable with, maybe you were not as comfortable with people in the past as you thought you were. Mm-hmm. Because if you're comfortable with someone, you should feel good about voicing things if you're feeling stuck.
Lots to unpack here.
Lots to unpack here.
But he's so obsessed with me.
He
watches this and he's like, you're crazy. Just ghosts me. And I would be like, I get it.
She's kidding.
I'm joking. Haha. And here's the
why
thing.
do you hate women?
If he didn't laugh hearing that, he's not my person.
True.
You know, like you should be like, wow, she's so funny.
So funny and beautiful and sweet and realistic.
So realistic.
But like also, here's the thing. You would have been sad if he was like, you're right.
Yeah, I would be like, why the fuck? Wait, I can say you're right, but why are you? I'm literally mad at you.
But we can't do that. But we can't do that. Yeah.
Okay, but we all think it.
We all think it, but we can't do it and feel it.
No, I would think it. Perfect. We're on the same page. Anyways, this is why I'm single and alone, but we're working on it. Have you talked to Miami Man since we've left? Yeah,
Miami?
He kind of texted me out of nowhere and was like, why do you think we were meant to meet?
Alisha.
I know. And at first I was like, run. And then I was like, no, this is communicating.
Why would you run?
Because it felt like a lot. Like I was like,
But you said that.
I know, Remi, I'm the problem.
What did you reply?
I replied nice. Like I replied like.
As you should.
Obviously. I replied I replied answering it.
Yes.
Like, but I had a freak out moment of like, this is a lot. And then I was like, shh, just calm down.
Here's the thing. If you never had that talk, then I'd be like,
yeah.
But you literally said,
I know.
But
it was out of nowhere. And then I was like, oh my God, he's been thinking about it. And then I was just like, yeah.
How can you have a conceited sense of humor and then be freaked out in a moment where you are absolutely allowed to be conceited?
Remi, that's why I'm hilarious, because I'm not actually conceited in the moments that are like, that's weird. You know what I mean?
I would literally, if I were you, I'd be like, oh my God, he was thinking of me.
No.
That's so sweet.
I literally want to like crawl in a hole.
Alisha Marie.
I know. It's like a... It's like, scary. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. Oh, we're fine.
But.
I know, so it's good.
Yes. But also like in the past, you would have just been like, ugh, scary. And then like
Ghost.
left.
Yeah.
Whereas now you're like, you talk yourself down. And then maybe we'll get to a world where you won't even get scared.
Yes.
But if not, also that's okay. As long as you can talk yourself down.
It's me. I'm the problem. Wow. So many full circles in this episode.
Taylor.
Yeah. I too would like a $500,000 ring.
Honestly, same.
I do like the antique look.
Oh, I hope they're having the best day ever.
I hope they make babies.
They are.
They would be D1 babies.
I think she's going to have a girl first, for sure.
I
think
hope
she's
so.
going to name her.
I think it might be a boy.
I think it's going to be
I'm
a girl.
wearing, well, we're both wearing blue. Wait, okay, so this is our prediction. Save this clip. One day when it happens, the gender reveal, we'll see who was right.
I think it's going to.
You're like, no, I know.
No. I feel in my bones it's a girl, but
I hope so.
I'm wrong sometimes.
I just feel like the testosterone there with Trav might really be.
He gives girl dad energy though. Well, look at his brother. They have like 4 girls.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're really cute.
Okay, maybe
You
girl
should
dad.
listen to the episode.
I know, I'm behind.
I'm behind too. It's a big commitment.
I did watch the Love Island reunion and I have many thoughts. But like, my number one thought is I just need a new season.
Yeah, we need to out with the old and with the new.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Sierra getting out of the car and like signing autographs, and everyone was like her 3 fans.
No, can I say though, when I saw that, I thought of like one time I did this like random carpet thing, and I remember like having like these same type of guys like come ask for my autograph, and the way that at the time I was like, oh my God, people know who I am. Now I'm like, they probably were taking my signature and doing identity theft. like truly,
Or selling it.
or some like there was more there. Like I was like, oh, you're not my demo. You're not my demo.
I've heard this like thing where I've seen, there was some celebrity that I saw recently. It might have been Camila Cabello, where they only
Refused to sign with Blue.
Yeah, because
Yes.
they can like easily like, I think, copy it, right? And
I
put
feel
it
like
on
any
our
like very, very important documents, they like have you sign in blue. So I was like, So watch out, Sierra.
Oh, that's why. That makes sense.
No, but like it's crazy. I feel like now with like DocuSign and stuff, it's like a less. I don't
Was
know.
there anything crazy tea from the reunion that like we need to know?
No. The only thing was the extended version of the heart rate challenge they showed.
Okay.
So any extended thing like was nice. Like I was like, I want, because they never did
More
a movie
context,
night.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I felt like this kind of did that, but Huda did lick Chase like basically his dick. Not out, obviously, but like so that's what was not shown.
Was that drama? That created drama?
Yeah, that was done before she even brought him
That
to
was,
the
like, too
table.
far.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's what Shelly was mostly upset about. I will say I feel bad for Shelly, and I do feel like she got like just a horrible narrative and edit. Like
Okay.
I think that Mean Girl narrative, like there was a lot of stuff that I was just like, but then I also feel bad for like Huda in certain situations. Like so, but the reunion in a whole, I was just like, can we just get a new cast?
Are they friends now, or do
No,
they
no,
have beef?
yeah.
Okay. If you could give a tip to the Love Island producers of like casting for next season, what would you like to see?
I will speak for America. America doesn't want influencers, and they don't want people who have any connections. Because
Yeah.
I felt like that made me not like Ace and Shelly from the very beginning. Even if it was just them following on each other on Instagram, I didn't think they were like here to like win the, like I didn't think they went into it intentionally being like, we're gonna strategize
Yeah.
and da 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 da.
Yeah.
But like it was a doc against them for I feel like a lot of people, including myself, because I was like, oh, well, if you knew each other, like what the hell? You
What's
know what I
the
mean?
point? Yeah.
The whole point is that like you're all stranger. I guess
Did they know they were going to be on the show though? Maybe they just like met.
they said they like met outside a club very briefly, exchanged social media. That was it. And then they talked on social media a little bit, but like nothing more.
That could happen.
Which no,
Yeah.
we understand. This world is so small. Like
Yeah.
anyone with a somewhat of a following, like you know of people, you know of other like. So all that to say, I was just like, damn. And I guess technically, like Love Island never said they're all like they have no connections, but like you went through 500,000 applications and you happen to get people who like know. Like
Yeah.
I think in the end, like we want more Amayas. Like we want more people who go into it.
with no expectations.
Yeah.
Or just for love.
Yeah. So I don't know. I
I
have
want it
lots
to be
of thoughts.
authentic.
That's what America wants.
So it's next summer now when it comes back.
Yeah, but they're doing Love Island games in a few weeks,
Ooh.
which is where they take like, it's kind of like Paradise.
all of the other people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I think it, I don't know. I hope it's better.
Yeah.
I could see
just-
another show taking off just because I feel like the hype was like so much. And then,
Yeah. I think that's the thing too. It's like now they go in expecting and like knowing they're going to be popular or
And-
famous.
even this season, like we all knew the ratings would be good
Yeah. Yeah.
simply because the last one was.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
They just need to start a whole new show every single year and they have no idea if it's going to sink or swim.
I could keep talking about this, but I know you guys don't want to hear about it. And I know we're just ready for the next season.
Of Love Island, yes. Yes.
But congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. soon to be Travis Kelce Swift. I hope I mean, obviously
She's
keep
gonna keep
Swift,
the name,
but
yeah.
like, you know. And congrats to me for my love triangle.
Yes.
And what are our thoughts on long distance?
Let us know in the comments, you guys.
Does Alisha even try? This is me trying. I can't sing. At least I try. You know that song, right?
Is that's Taylor's song?
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Pretty Basic. We love you so much, and we will talk to you next week.
Love you.
Mwah.
Bye.